This is Jess from jesshuff.com. In this video, I'll show you how to embroider the nose for my free Amigurumi pattern, Daisy the Dog. I've included a link to the pattern in the video description. We're going to start by marking off the 4 corners of the nose. The first 2 pins will be inserted 4 stitches apart between rounds 1 and 2. So here's the center of our chain 5 start. This is round 1, this is round 2, so our pins will go between rounds 1 and 2. And then we're going to space them 4 stitches apart, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll do the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4. And make sure you have that centered above the chain 5 start. The second 2 pins will be inserted between rounds 4 and 5, 8 stitches apart. So 1, 2, 3, this is round 4, this is round 5. So between those 2, and then they should be 8 stitches apart. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If it looks uneven, feel free to adjust your pins around, but I think this looks pretty good. Next, cut a strand of yarn in the desired color for your nose about 3 feet long. Thread one end through a yarn needle. Now we're going to outline the sides of the nose. Insert your needle through the bottom right hole and exit it through the top right hole. Okay, and feel free to remove the pins as soon as you've done that. Pull your strand of yarn through, leaving a tail of about 5 inches. Then we're going to go back through the bottom right hole, and we're going to exit the needle through the top left hole. Then insert the needle through the bottom left hole and exit the needle through the bottom right hole. Okay, and look at this from all angles, making sure that the 2 sides look symmetrical. If you need to make adjustments, go ahead and do that now. I think mine looks good, so I'm going to continue embroidering. We'll be working through each of the 8 holes along the top 3 times. Since we have half as many holes on the bottom, we'll be working through those holes twice as many times, which in this case is 6. Start at the bottom right hole. We've already got 1 strand through the top right hole, so we'll add 2 more strands. So 1 more through the top right hole. Okay, that's 3 strands. So now we're going to work into the next hole, but we're going to keep working through that bottom right hole 3 more times. So that's 1. 2. Okay, since this is our 3rd pass, you can exit the needle through the next hole on the bottom row. So now we'll do 3 more passes through this next hole on the top. 1, 2, 3. Next hole along the top row, keep working through the same hole on the bottom. 1, 2. Since this is our third pass, exit the needle through the next hole over on the bottom. And now we're on the final hole. We already have a strand passed through, so we only have to do 2 more on this last hole. That's 2. And once you pass through the third time, exit the needle through the first hole on the bottom where our original yarn tail is. We're going to fasten off with a knot. And then hide this first shorter yarn tail inside the work. Now pass the needle through the first hole on the bottom to the first hole on the top. And if you pull that, you'll see that knot disappeared inside the work. And this step is optional, but I like to do this. I like to run a strand across the top of the nose just to smooth it out. Then exit it in the middle at the bottom of the nose. Now we're going to create the line that goes down the middle of the snout. Insert your needle directly above the tongue in the center and exit it out at the bottom of the nose at the same point. Adjust the strand to get it centered on the snout and then pull it tight. And then we're going to tie off with a knot in the same place at the top of the tongue. Hide this remaining tail inside the work. Don't worry, because this very back portion of the mouth isn't going to show anyway. Then cut off that tail. Okay, your dog's nose is now complete. If you found this video helpful, please hit the thumbs up button. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you'll be notified about my future crochet tutorials. Thanks for watching!